Okay, today I'm going to talk about a new feature you can find in Photoshop CS3. You take this image right here that I got on my screen. What I normally would like to do is I like to brighten up the highlights and really make them pop. And the old method of doing that was I would create a curves adjustment layer, and like so, and I would bring up the highlights to just about where I'd want them, really blow them out and make a little contrast action type of thing that's going on there, and click OK. And then I would add a layer mask to that. And then what I would do is invert that layer mask and just paint in basically where I wanted the highlights. What I do is take a real soft brush, lower the opacity, and then basically just paint in really where I wanted the new highlights to come in. But you know, as you can see here, it's working, but I don't know. You really got to be careful about what you're doing. And I got a really good method. And let me dump this here. And there's in CS3 there's a new adjustment layer called the exposure. And what this allows you to do is you can adjust the exposure and the offset, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff that normally you can visually see with a bunch of just sliders that normally you'd have to experiment with points on the curves. And I like this. I really like it a lot. And I'll create a layer mask here. And now what I'll do is the same thing basically I did. I'll just paint in where I want these highlights to be. Okay, let's lower the opacity here because I'm going to go right up into the sky a little. A little down here. Okay, and that's before, and that's after. Just a little subtle difference, and if I need to, I can always play with the opacity. That kind of, it's like almost like it fades the effect. So there's before, and that's after. Very subtle changes, but just enough to enhance our photographs, and that's what Photoshop's all about. It's not changing anything, it's enhancing stuff. Thank you.